and Wood Outdoors, Majority Boys Outdoors. I'm going live and dedicating this to my brother. This is the second year we've been turkey hunting together, and he bought himself his first mouth calls today and his first slate call. He really went top of the line and outdid himself today at the 2019 Indiana Deer Turkey Waterfowl Expo. So, I'm going to give you guys a little tutorial on the little bits I know about turkey calling. Not everybody, but some people like to carry a locator call. I have actually never used one of these other than an owl call, and this is a crow call, so I'm not going to embarrass myself and try to use this one yet, but something good to have in the old turkey vest or in one of your pockets. I don't wear turkey vests. All my scent blockers have a lot of pockets, and I don't carry a whole lot. So now, everybody knows mouth calls. I'm not the greatest, and I haven't really practiced a lot this year, but I'm going to show you what I do know about mouth calls. By far, my favorite calls, slate calls. Slate, glass, aluminum, however you want to do it. Friction calls, I really like them. I have a box call, but I kind of need to. Here's a box call. I kind of need to. I think I need to tune this up a little bit because the sounds I get from it are just a little too loud and springy. I could really hear that spring going off in there, but I'll give you guys a little demonstration of at least the little bit I do know about a box call and just how you use it based off of it being a friction call. Some people hold it like this with the lid like this. Some people hold it like this and bring this to themselves. I've always liked, if I'm going to yelp, I'm going to hold it like this and just I guess you can cut on it and stuff like that. I've never purred on one, but just a little too loud for me. I like really soft, slow, seductive sounds. So, if you have a box call, you're probably going to need some chalk. Any type of chalk. As in turkey chalk. Turkey calling chalk. I don't know if your household scholastic chalk will work or not. There's some other slate call. And so now, camera malfunction, people. Everything's okay. Don't be alarmed. So as you see here, I have two slate calls. One being a wood. This is the HS Strut Legacy. There's the back. There's the front. Now on this call, which is a Primo's Old Betsy slate call, you'll see this little where you can put it on a lanyard or put you some scrub pad and some sandpaper and tie it onto here, whatever. So on this one, you kind of know what direction you want to hold the call. I hold it like that. On this, I didn't really have an indicator. So what I did was, took the call, I seen where it said HS Strut, turned it around, and I put a line right here. Because what you'll have to do with slate calls is, every once in a while, you might want to sand it down a little bit, resurface it, or grab you a scratch pad. I went and actually bought some of these, and I cut them down to really make my own. I mean, I've got some that came with my other calls, but basically what you do is you always want to resurface your slate call moving side to side in the same direction. You don't want to move side to side, then up and down. So just take it. I have my mark here. I don't know if you can really see it where I made a line. That way that lets me know that's where I cup it, at the bottom or the top, whichever. But when I do this, I'm moving side to side, resurfacing the exact same way every time. slight blow. So I move from this direction. Now when I use the call, I'm going to strike at this angle from top to bottom. And I'll show you where I like to place my calls. Same with this one, which I resurfaced this earlier, so I'm not really going to scrub on it anymore. I don't need to. So now with friction calls, like slate calls, you're going to have strikers. I have here the HS Strut Legacy Carbon Striker, and I have this Primo Striker. I don't really know what this is. I don't know whether it's pine or maple, but I actually have never used one of these. This was the one I used last year, the Carbon Striker. This striker, though, I kind of like it. I kind of like the sounds it made with the Primo's Old Betsy call, just like how I like the HS Strut Carbon Striker with the HS Strut Legacy call. So I'm gonna make some sounds on these bad boys today. Let you guys know what little I do know about turkey calls and how I prefer to call turkeys. Mandatory coffee break. So, what you want to do is, you don't want to use, in my opinion, I'm not an expert. If somebody tells you to do it different, please try that as well. What you want to do is try to make realistic turkey sounds. So not in the middle, not at the top on the edge of your slate call, but about halfway in between, I would say. So top, quarter, middle, so about in here. No matter whether it's over here, or right there. Just use that part so you really get a good sound out of the bottom here. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to make a good sound. Me personally, I like soft, slow, seductive sounds. Like just beautiful sounds to where that turkey's like, hey, come here, big fella. You and that big old beard you got. So, what you want to do is, for a purr, which I'm going to use the wood striker. I'm a little rusty, guys. For a purr, you want to go from about, 1/4 down. Go for about a quarter, real slow. For like a little cluck. You just want to hold your striker, just like I hold my slate like this. Rest my hand right here on these fingertips. You want a kind of decent angle, not an angle like this coming down, but you want a good angle. You could just hold it there, hold it in one position, and just slightly bring it down, real crisp. You want to make some yelps. You're going to want to make slow, soft, well not slow, but soft backward circles about the size of a pea roughly. So you just want to, in that area, remember, you want to be about here, here, or in this area, or flip it the other way around, do it on the other area, but you want to make soft, backward circles about the size of a pea. That sounded awful. Let me just switch over to my first slate call that I'm more accustomed with. I just got that Primo slate today. So, let's try it on this one. So I don't make myself look like a dummy. Purrs. Those are better. That's about what I like right there. Clucks. Yelps. Remember, soft backward circles. back to this one. Try to mimic the same thing. Now, I'm going to jump over to a mouth call, something I used to be really good at, and I'm telling you, if you don't stay on your mouth calls and practice like a lot, you're not going to be, the same as you were the last day of turkey season that you are the next day of turkey season of the next year, because you really got to practice. Okay. Another thing you guys might want to do if you guys are first-time turkey hunters, just go out there and try to learn as much as you can, man. Talk to all these old guys who give you these little tricks that mean the world to you. Because it is hard going out there for the first time turkey hunting. Even if you got a buddy who thinks they know it all or something, nobody does, man. Now, them old timers, them guys who have killed a lot of birds, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 birds, you got to ask questions to the old guys. Go out and pick you up a turkey book. This here is Innovative Turkey Hunt Tactics, written by Mark Drury and Brad Harris. It's great, I'm telling you, man, just the turn of every page, I'm just learning more and more stuff, and it's just stuff that I know that I could use in certain situations. Go out and get you something like this, man. So, mouth calls, alright. These are also primos. I've had this Sonic Dome before, and I really, really liked it. So, I also have a little card here. I want to kind of read off to you guys as I'm doing this. So basically, you want to put this in your mouth, and what you're going to do is you're going to hold it like this. You see that? You're going to hold it. Just when you put it in your mouth, don't throw it, or just grab it with your lips, stick it in your mouth. You want to push it kind of slightly to the top. Let your top of your mouth and tongue kind of hold it there. And then this here says, say pluck, pluck, pluck. For a cluck, or for a yelp, just say choke, choke, choke. For cutting, say pop, 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 pop. For a purr, vibrate your vocal cords. Cackling, say kit, kit, cat, 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 kit, kit, cat, 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 cat. For a kiki, just say pee, pee, pee. And then something else that just looks way too advanced, so I'm going to try this. If you experts watch this, let me know what you think, because I'm already admitting I'm not that great. Year 2 on turkey season. Give me a goddamn break. I'm going to try this purr thing. Got a lot to work on there. Okay, just going to admit, not nowhere as near as good as I used to be. I think I kind of took what I read off the back of stuff like this and kind of made my own off of watching YouTube videos, realistic end sounds. It's probably what you got. I am no expert, but willing to lend a helping hand where I can. So I'm gonna try this other one, that dome call, the sonic dome call. I can't remember what this one is, raspy oat hen or don't say on here, but let's just give this a try. Does not have access to everything, phones, everything. Get out there, guys. Line you've ever had. Year number 2 is going to be the most funnest you've ever had. You're going to look forward to it more than anything you ever have, just like I am. Good luck to everybody. Love you guys. One majority Devil Outdoors, majority boys outdoors. Take it easy, guys. Deuces.